You are swimming alone when something nudges your leg. You look down. A dolphin is staring directly at you. It circles you once, then starts swimming away slowly. Then it stops, looks back, waits for you to follow. Something in your gut tells you to follow it. You do. It leads you 30 meters through open water, then stops. Below you, a second dolphin is tangled in fishing line. It brought you here on purpose, to help. This didn't happen once. This has been documented dozens of times. And dolphins aren't even the most surprising part of this story. In 2011, a humpback whale approached a research boat. Slowly. It didn't dive, didn't flee, just stayed completely still beside them. One researcher leaned over. She saw the fishing line immediately. Hundreds of meters of line, wrapped through the whale's mouth and body. It should have been in agony. It held perfectly still anyway. The divers went in. The whale didn't move a single inch. For an hour they worked. The whale gave them every second needed. When the last line came free, the whale did something unexpected. It swam to each diver individually, nudged them gently, then left. Researchers who were there said they had never seen anything like it. Now you are walking through a forest in Myanmar. Alone, something massive is moving through the trees toward you. An elephant steps into the clearing. It looks directly at you. It holds up its front leg. Just slightly, just enough. Inside the foot, a wooden stake driven deep into the flesh. It found you, specifically you, to show you this. Cases like this have been recorded across Southeast Asia for decades. Wild elephants, approaching humans they had never met, showing injuries. Now you are sitting on a park bench eating lunch. A crow lands beside you, closer than crows usually land. It drops something small in front of you, then waits. You look down. It's a small piece of shiny blue glass. This crow has been watching you for weeks, learning you. Crows remember human faces, individually. For years, they remember who fed them, who ignored them, who threatened them. And they tell other crows. The information spreads through the group. Researchers wearing masks were mobbed by crows who'd never seen them. The mask was the threat, not the person. The crows knew the difference. So when a crow brings you a gift, it means something specific. It has assessed you, decided you are worth approaching, chose you. For a long time, science said animals acted purely on instinct. Stimulus, response, no thought, no choice, just programming. That model cannot explain what these animals are doing. These animals are making assessments, choosing targets, planning approaches. The dolphin didn't approach the nearest human. It approached a diver, someone with tools, someone in the water, someone who could help. That is not instinct. That is problem solving with specific criteria. Elephants show even more complex assessment behavior than this. They distinguish between humans they know can help and those who can't. Wildlife rangers in Kenya report this happening regularly, not occasionally. Elephants walk past other humans to reach the rangers specifically. They have learned, as a community, who the helpers are, and that knowledge passes from older elephants to younger ones. This is the moment the science stops being simple. Pay attention. Every species doing this shares one specific thing in common. They all live in complex social groups. All of them. Social animals develop something solitary. Animals almost never do. The ability to read another being's intentions accurately. They spend their lives reading each other every single day. That same skill, turned outward, can read a human too. And what they read in humans, over thousands of years, surprise them. Humans solve problems. Humans remove things. Humans could help. Over generations, the observation became knowledge. Then trust. Then approach. Not one elephant learned this. A whole lineage did. Together. Animals ask for help because they learned humans give it. But how does an animal actually communicate? I need help. They can't use words. They use something older than words. The dolphin used direction. Lead, pause, look back, wait. That four-part sequence is not random. It is intentional communication. The whale used stillness. Complete, deliberate, unmistakable stillness. A whale that size could have destroyed the boat in seconds. The choice not to move was itself a form of asking. The elephant used display, raised leg, held posture, patient waiting. In elephant body language, showing vulnerability is an enormous act. It trusted you not to exploit that vulnerability. Completely. The crow used gift-giving, the oldest social bonding signal known. Gift-giving in crows signals, I trust you. I value this connection. Each species found the communication method that fit their body. Different bodies, different signals. The same fundamental message underneath. I have a problem I cannot solve. You can. Please. This didn't happen by accident. Nothing this consistent is accidental. Something built this over thousands of years between species. Humans and these animals have been living alongside each other forever, observing each other, learning each other, reading each other constantly. Animals that lived near humans noticed something early on. When humans approached an injured animal, sometimes it got better. That outcome got remembered, then passed forward, then sought deliberately. Over generations, approaching humans for help became a viable strategy. And humans, over the same generations, learned to respond. Both species shaped each other across thousands of years, together. This is called interspecies trust, and it is extraordinarily rare. Most animals never develop it. The conditions have to be exactly right. The species that developed it share something else, too. Long lives. Long enough to observe humans across multiple generations of both species. Short-lived, solitary animals almost never show this behavior. Almost never. No social network means no knowledge transfer, means no learned trust. Here is the part of this story nobody talks about enough. These animals didn't just learn that humans help, they learned to trust. Trust that took longer to build than any single animal's life. Built by every human who helped instead of harmed. Every single one. You inherited that trust. You didn't earn it yourself. Every human before you who helped an animal contributed to this. And every time you help, you contribute to it too. Still, the dolphin that nudged your leg made a calculation about humanity. It decided you were worth trusting, based on everything that came before. There are animals right now deciding whether to approach a human. Running the same calculation, their ancestors have run for thousands of years. Is this human safe? Can this human help? Should I approach? The answer depends on what every human before you has done. You are the reason an animal somewhere still believes in asking.